spiritual and religious texts as authoritative. I was asked, fifth question, do texts of tradition work as pramana? First of all, what is pramana? Pramana means a source of knowledge. You have different kinds of sources of knowledge. Shankara in his Vivekachudamani speaks about the sources of knowledge. Patanjali speaks about the sources of knowledge. Patanjali says there are three sources of knowledge. One is direct experience, the second is inference, and the third is tradition, or you could say the sayings of others. And of the direct experience, you have two types of direct experience. One is through your senses, and the second is through your intuition. The highest source of knowledge is a higher states of consciousness, the intuition. The spiritual education would also mean, of course, you open yourself up to that. The second part of knowledge, also of spiritual knowledge, is inference, logical understanding. And logical understanding is also important in spiritual context. In Christianity, you have theological, you have philosophy, and also in the Indian traditions, you have a big intellectual discussions. And actually, the student is expected to think about what he learned and to ask questions and also to say when he has doubts. But the third part is pramana, and that means that what others say, and the texts are an important part of the pramana. You learn through the texts, you learn your tradition. But of course, the texts, as well as the intellectual understanding, as well as sensual experience, all that is only a precondition. The important part is all that should help you to practice, and via practicing spiritual practices, you come to higher experience, the direct experience of the truth.